Don the Design has been one of the biggest names when it comes to AKA's passing. A lot has been said about him. To some extent, I pity him because many people have said things, and of course, it's not only going to affect his career, but it's going to affect him as a person, considering how he feels and how everything has happened. But as they go by, everything starts becoming very disturbing. Information about Dog the Design keeps trending on the media. We still find suspicious claims to why Don the Design should be a big suspect. Remember that the parents of me, aka Lynn Forbes, came up to say that okay, no, Don the Design is not a suspect, and they have even forgiven who actually is responsible for taking away AKA's life. But the page is now turning because the family of AKA are ready to investigate what had actually happened to their son, as they have hired private investigators to take over the whole scenario. That doesn't even end there. Now, there is a new footage which has let a lot of people worried. I spoke about that footage in my last video, explaining how everything could actually switch up when it comes to the investigation of AKA's passing. But that doesn't even end there. Now, the manager of Wish the Restaurant, if you remember so well, Wish Restaurant was the last place AKA was seen alive. But the thing here is that, first off, the manager has broken out some evidence that there is a certain CCTV footage that shows Don the Design talking with the people who are responsible for taking away AKS life. Although that footage is not very clean enough, but it's something to look after. Yes, I've spoken about it and I've spoken about it in details. We've also heard from the security guard or the top security guard of AKA saying that they breached security protocols because AKA's friends influenced him to come to Durban. And one of those friends was actually the main target or the main person behind AKA's change of plan was Dante Design. Yes, as I said it at the beginning of the video, we are not going to accuse Don the Design for taking away AKA's life, but as it stands right now, he feels like one of the biggest suspects in everything that has been happening, right? Secondly, it doesn't even end there. Aside from the fact that AKA passed away, Don the Design is assumed from some insider sources to have received huge sums of money. Remember that immediately AKA passed away, Don the Design went to have a gig. That was a little bit suspicious, but later on, it is now being revealed that he has received some huge sum of money and everything has been tracked. I feel bad that all this information is actually coming up because for now it's not very true as of what actually happened, how much he received. All these are all rumors, but sometimes I always do say it as well. There is no smoke without fire. If things like this are coming up, probably many people actually believe that he has an influence in it. Well, I've always been saying this. Most of the cases we have seen in South Africa concerning crime and people passing on, one of the biggest ways to actually get evidence is through probably phone tracking, right? You have to track their phones. And I don't know why the police haven't tracked everything yet. They haven't given us that information. We understand fully that, well, they don't want the public to get some information and they want to actually keep it private so that they can find the people who are responsible for taking away HS life. But does it really end only there? For now, that is what I have to tell you. That is how far the case has gone. That is what people think. Feel free to leave your comments in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, guys.